Woman at Chili's claimed 18% tip amount is 50 cents higher than her own calculation. However, the screen clearly states that the tip is calculated after tax and before discounts. Once you factor in tax being included in the base amount, the math lines up. This appears to be more of a misunderstanding of how tip calculation works than any overcharge.
We're at Chili's.
Jeez, 18 to 25%? God damn. I remember back in my day, tip used to be somewhere between 8% to 15%, but now it's like 18% to 25%, which is fucking egregious. This is why I don't eat out anymore. Like, I have money, but I just don't want to eat out anymore. Like, because even I'm disgusted by how tips are. And then I look at like how eating out is, and then compared to eating at home, I love eating at home. I don't care what you say, I love eating at home. It is amazing. I just take the food and go home with it. Fuck tipping these people. I order, I pre-order, or like I ask to order, go there, pay, don't tip, fucking dip. Because damn man, 18% is fucking egregious.
This is our total. We're about to pay. And we find this number a little bit curious because the math is not mathing, and then my husband does it on his phone. You see the number there?
It's a little higher. They do the math. I mean, they also calculate the tip is calculated after tax and before discounts. So yeah, it's a really small word. I mean, like yeah, it's written over here, obviously, but it's kind of dishonest, if you ask me, right? Because the words are small compared. It's put right next to a big number, a numeric value, which is kind of obfuscating the whole like the important context of this, right? I mean, yeah, it's right here. It's obviously put right here, but it's also very distracting. If you have this like down here, it would be a little more honest. But personally, I think this is kind of scummy. Like it's yeah, technically you're in the right, but you're also dishonest, trying to use some kind of marketing technique to make more money from tips. But you know, like this is how restaurants are. I know that there are some restaurants that does even worse, right? They would already include tip on the bill, and then they would have a thing at the bottom to ask you to pay for tip, and the prompt would also look like this as well. It will look like as if you haven't tipped already, but it's already included in the bill. A lot of big restaurants pull stunts like that, which is worse than this. And you just at this in this day and age, you have to calculate the tip on your own. Like you cannot trust the company to tip for you, to calculate your tip for you. They just pull shit like this all the damn time.